What's up, Brass? I should have DI'd that.
You smart, you loyal, you grateful. I appreciate that.
Hey, Stalin, thank you for 53 months, bruv. I'm so like enamored at the fact that I have yet to complain about this game for 7 days, bro. 7 days, right? We're on 7 days. 7 days. A whole week. Insane. What's up, Pyre? What's up, Cal? Okay, create the situation. Do not consume the situation. Oh, that was good. People just keep walking back, so I have to be more like deliberate about my pokes if I'm gonna do mid pokes. It jumped again. Oh my god, he just keeps jumping, man. I wanted it on the low forward. I don't know why I didn't get it. Come on, man. I parried that. What's up, Nudo? What up, Reese? Yeah. Yeah. Let's get salt, bro. I'm not complaining, but as you guys can tell, I still experience the same emotions. Yeah. But that was such a rare instance of like somebody being whiff punished with that, but being close enough to get a low forward. I knew it, and I sheesh. Oi. Dead. I'm not losing to this, bro. I'm just not optimizing. That's plus. There's my DRC. That's safe. What's up, Doma? How you doing, bro? What's up, Jory? Bruh.
You smart, you loyal, you grateful. I appreciate that.
What? Bruh. Ugh. I feel so disjointed in my play the past couple of days, man. It doesn't. I don't understand, bro.
Here comes a new challenger.
everything is just going wrong, man. Like I don't fucking get it, man. I don't know what I'm doing wrong, bro. Like, I don't know why I wake up some days and then, like, for a week, I just cannot play this game, man. I don't get it. I don't understand, bro. I don't get it at all. I don't understand. I don't get it. I do not understand. I don't change anything. I, like, lab. I drill. And I just wake up and I just cannot play the game for an entire week.
DJ wins. Round one. Fight. Baby. Put that up. We gonna do this? Yeah. Let's get it on. We're gonna captivate all of us. Yeah. Hey. Wow. There's that shot, baby. Hey. Wow. There's that shot. Wow. Yeah. Hey. Wow. Hey. Wow. Hey. Wow. Hey. Wow. Hey. Round two. Fight. Hey, there's that shot. Yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Final round. Fight.
Yo, Kai, thanks for the 15 months, bro. Him. What's up, Arms? Yeah, I don't even want to waste your time, bro, in playing you right now. I'd rather just play ranked and just go into this lesson. What did I tell myself? Oh, when I had my head down? Honestly, it was I was just so frustrated. Like, I just feel like misaligned, and I don't know. It's weird, bro. Everything I'm doing is just not working. Everything I'm doing is just wrong, bro. This fucking blows. What up, item? Okay. This- What's up, Kite? The Rams. Oh, you're talking about the EX, what was it? It was charged fireball into the air EX shot into Tatsu DP. Yeah, I just didn't do the first part of that. Bruh. I did it again, it didn't come out. What the hell? Oh my goodness, man. I'm so tired, man. I'm just exhausted, bro. I'm not gonna say of what, but I'm just tired, bro. I could have killed. Bro, that dude was not 1400 MR.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh. Fuck. Bruh. What's up, Nagato? I gotta immediately this dude from far away because he keeps mashing like.
Akuma, win.
Level 76 sadness. That's funny. Hmm. Stand job. Yeah, season 1 was awful. Oh my god, hit me again, man. what? I've never seen that whiff. Like, bro, like, why does all the weird shit happen to me, man, when I play? Like, I don't understand, man. I just keeps delay jabbing.
Akuma, win!
He said 10 CST, and I googled it, and it, like, this is the second time this has happened. He said 1100 CST, right? And I keep, like, I don't understand. Like, look, I look it up, and it's noon. But then he's saying, "Oh no, it's 10 o'clock right now." I'm like, "What? So what fucking time zone is it? I don't understand why the fuck, like, is there two CSTs? I don't understand."
Here comes a new challenger.
Yeah, but he's saying for him it's 10 o'clock right now. It's not 11. So I'm like, what?
Akuma,
What's up, rope guy? If you have any questions, feel free to ask. Somebody, if I don't get to it, somebody in the chat will answer it. What's up, Derek? How you doing, bro? Oh my goodness, man. Bruh. Ay, ay, ay. Zach, what's up, bro?
Hey, how you doing, Russ?
I'm chilling, bro. I'm playing this amazing old game, Street Fighter 6. Not complaining,
Yeah,
though. 7 days strong, bro. 7 days.
Good to hear.
My,
I think one of the chatters was right. I think you need like a day break or something. Just a day,
bro. I'm gonna play Guilty Gear. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow.
Yeah, I think that might be at least a mental break for just play that for a whole day, just to get Street Fighter off your mind a little bit.
Yeah, Guilty Gear is actually like I have a good time when I play that game. To be honest, I have a good time when I play this game in specific instances, and yeah, it's. I don't know. I'm starting to think this is not a game I can play every day. Even if I play like 30 minutes or an hour, it's like I just, or at least not like matches. I can maybe like do training mode stuff, but even then, that feels like diminishing returns because at a certain point, it's like, did you check the drive rush? Did you anti-air the jump? Did you whiff punish? Did you, so it's like stuff that it's like even if you've practiced it, it's like cleaning your room, you have to make sure you go back to it from time to time. So not playing is like it's good for the mental, but then your execution can suffer. That's the most important part of the game is can you execute on whatever it is you're trying to do.
Well, where do you enjoy the game most? Like, do you enjoy it other than ranked? Do you like custom rooms? Do you like just casuals? I'm sure you don't play casual, but why don't you just do more custom rooms with friends and people who are trying to learn from you and them instead of playing ranked?
I think the thing I enjoy the most is offline, to be honest. I like being next to people. I like just I just feel more focused. You know, and I know the person next to me is a human being. I'm not online just swimming in the same, you know, like I could do Discord chat. Like that's the closest thing to recreating it.
Yeah, I feel like those are good times when you set those up. So you should do that more often. I mean, I know you're maybe focusing on streaming, but that's still entertaining if you think that's the case. And if you have locals, I used to go to locals in my area before, you know, I came out to the location I'm at. And I would go every Friday or Thursday in Savannah, you know, just to get out. And if you want to stream that, that would probably be watched more than anything. People love, you know, live interactions.
Okay, that's good advice. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna do that and see how that goes. Thank you, Stack. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, no problem. You know, we can both learn from each other.
That is true. That is true. All right, let us boogie, eh? Let me just invite. Okay, so let's talk about your progress from the second session. So this is, if you guys don't know, this is the sparring series. So me and Stack, we have 3 sessions of first to fives, feedback, analysis, and then I watch him play in ranked. All right, so this is like an hour long sesh. So let me invite you now. Mr. Bang. Okay. So what have you been working on since then?
Oh man, I've been working on a lot of watching my replays, figuring out things. You know, we had that class yesterday, figured out a couple more things I could add on to my gameplay, but the main thing I've been trying to like focus on is just knowing when to press, which I'm getting better at, but you know, I still have issues with. I know one thing I keep getting people advice is walking back, but my walking back has gotten better. But at the same time, I've watched a lot of high level gameplay and a lot of Eds walk back. So I'm like, I hear you guys, but like I'm watching Fuda, I'm watching all these other people. They don't always walk back, but I feel like I'm not walking that much more back than they are. Maybe I am. I don't know. But that's another thing I've been trying to figure out. And then testing my opponent. That's one thing that I've really been trying to work on, just, because I've noticed if I set a game plan for a match or a set, and I test them in certain things, that I end up doing better. Maybe because I'm focusing more, but it depends on the character too. But right now, Ingrid's been kicking my ass. But I've been learning from testing my opponent a lot.
Okay, so as far as the walking back thing, like walking back, when I tell people to stop doing it, it's because they do it mindlessly. You know what I'm saying? So like, there's no intent behind why they do it. But walking back is fucking broken in this game. It's absolutely broken. It's broken as fuck because movement is just not great, and low forward DRC is strongest like at the turn shift scenario, not like if you're already spaced out and you walk back. Low forward DRC is not great there. So when you watch them walking back, like Fudo and them, they do it deliberately. There's like an intent. It's not like a walk back because I don't know what to do or because I just want to feel safe. It's like they're walking back for a specific reason. So usually what it is to see like how far willing the opponent is to walk forward, and then they know how to intercept with pokes and timings. You know what I'm saying? Or they try to test and see how strong is their spatial awareness. Are they even paying attention to the fact that Fudo's walking back, you know, and things like that? What is that?
My mindset at the time is usually like, if I'm walking back, it might be not that intricate, but it's either getting space to try to whiff punish, trying to gain meter by walking back and forward. I know that's weird, but I've noticed
that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll walk back, walk forward to gain meter, walk back again to make sure I don't get hit. Like stuff like that. But it might look like I'm just walking back mindlessly, but I'm actually thinking about why I'm walking back. So I guess that's reassuring.
Yeah, so when the problem with the whiff punish thing though is like if you're walking back to being whiff punish range, that likely means you're in a range of a poke. You see what I'm saying? So instead of walking back, you should backdash or jump back. Because if you're trying to make a poke whiff by walking back, that means that you're in range of the poke. So against these retaliatory monsters that just block and send shit, you're gonna get clipped. You know what I'm saying? So when you're in the what we call like the phone booth pocket, or you know, the stress level of the game, it's in that low 4 DRC range, and you have to fight there, or you have to hard commit to like a big move to get away. Minimal movement is like you could walk and block tight backwards like Punk does, which is really good, and that can help you with your whiff punishes. But if you try to hard walk back, you're gonna get clipped against these players, like pool players in ranked, that just all they care about is establishing offense. So those types of players, you have to have stabilizing strategies against them. So it's not stable to move against those type of players, to be honest. It's better for you to play the numbers game, contest them when you know they're minus, and then jump back at the under your pressure. If you don't want to cancel the last button to frame trap them, you can just button and then backdash or jump back and avoid the low 4 DRC. And then if the only way they could really punish you doing that is if they hard commit to drive rush, but then you know what type of player you're fighting against then. That makes sense?
Yeah, that does.
Okay. So, but yeah. So it's good to walk back. Walking back is broken. It's just I don't like people I don't want my students walking back mindlessly, because you're going to get hit by a bunch of shit, and then momentum's going to get established, and then it's going to frustrate, you know? So that's why I say, like, practice moving forward or being a wall. And then when you do move back, because you've taken it away, when you reintroduce walking back, it's going to make a lot more sense because you understand the game.
Okay.
Right. Okay. So, all right. So let's do our first to 5, and I will be right back. Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Now, find a new rival. Round 1. Fight.
Oh, sick. Nice.
Akuma. Round one. Fight. Akuma. Round one. Fight. Round two. Fight. Akuma. Round one. Fight.
Hmm. Round two. Fight. Parry, man. Nice, so sick. Wow, I was behind him. What the fuck? Okay, GG's.
GG's.
All right. What did you notice? What are you thinking? How are you feeling?
Some stuff. I'm always really bad with fireball spam, and that was one thing I was like actually trying to figure out, because I always want a perfect parry to light flicker to like catch the next one, but I don't know, I could never do that. And then what else did I have issues with? Initially, the anti-air stuff, like I was trying my best to do heavy kick, I think it is, for what's the name, to hit you at the air and then be able to counter hit you. Or
Well, I was doing like the demon flip palm.
Yeah, but when you do it so close, it's really so close, and it feels like it's super fast. It's hard to hit, so that's why you kept hitting me with that demon flip palm over and over again. Because I was like trying to use heavy kick, but eventually I was just like, I'm just gonna DP it, fuck it.
Yeah.
And then the grab, that's the one where you just grabbed me. I'm not gonna lie, in my head I was like, I'm just gonna continue to let him grab me until he stops, and you didn't stop. So I just kept getting grabbed. In my head I was like, I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna let him get me to stop or to tech. So I was like, as soon as I tech, I know he's gonna shimmy me somehow. So he's just gonna know. But yeah, it's. I feel like I started to warm up closer to the end as well. But yeah, I still got things to work on.
So the zoning thing, you have so many ways to get around it. I was hoping you wouldn't rely on jumping, like the games that you won or the rounds you won from jumping. I was throwing it at you so you could try to counter it in ways that didn't rely on jumping. So you have a bunch of ways of doing it. So like, for example, if you're close enough, you could perfect parry into a poke because your limbs are so far reaching. So you have to determine, like, fundamentally, if somebody does a heavy fireball, if you perfect parry it, it's super minus because it gets to you sooner. But the recovery of fireball is the same for all versions. You see what I'm saying? So the slower fireball, if you perfect parry it, that means it gets to you later, which means I'm closer to recovering. So you ideally you want to perfect parry the fast fireball, right? And then you want to punish it and then force me to start doing the slow one. Once I start doing the slow one, then it's easier for you to start doing, you know, like the EX like fireballs, doing the EX flicker. You see what I'm saying? But you have to get me to that state because his fireball's so fast. You know, like, unless you're doing a preemptive EX, it's gonna get smoked every time, you know? You try to do it like reactionary or whatnot. The other thing you did that was really good too was the EXDP through it. That was pretty sick. I was hoping you did that more.
Yeah, it takes a lot of meter though. I'm trying to be more meter conscious. Trying to.
But the thing is, you got to think about it. You're playing Ed, so you could stall out a Nutra and get your meter back, right? And then you're playing against a character who has low health, so those add up, you know. And so as long as you're managing your meter the right way, it's not a bad idea to do it, especially because you're playing on modern.
True.
You know, it's not the sexiest solution because, like, obviously, like you said, you spend a lot of bar. But you got to think about it like long term, the effects that it could have on somebody. Maybe it makes somebody abandon their fireball game. You know what I'm saying? Or it could give you information that the person's not abandoning their fireball game. So then now you can start doing even more rewarding stuff. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Right. So then you're like, oh, you're still doing this, even though I'm clearly showing you I'm punishing this. Okay. And you switch to something that's more optimal, more damaging. Like it could be EX flicker. Get way more damage off of that. Plus you get Oki, right? Afterwards from the follow-up. You know, you could do perfect parry into the button punish, like I was saying, and then you get your Oki follow-up. So you gotta look at your tools like that, like risk reward. Yes, I'm glad that you're aware of that. You're being meter conscious, but it's all contextual because if you have a plethora of meter, it's not a bad idea to see what other rewards you get off of the tool. If you're low on drive, then it's like, okay, it's not worth it, right? Unless it's like a specific instance where maybe you could put somebody in burnout and you're playing against like a Zangief or some shit, right? Then it's like, okay, then it's okay, because then, you know, your character can get your meter back so quickly, and then Zangief becomes a shell of himself when he's in that state. You know, he doesn't have anything to really like threaten you in terms of whiff punishes, so you can go like super aggro. You don't have a DI to worry about, none of that crazy shit, right? So the other thing you could do too is supering. You didn't level 3 at once.
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't. Usually I do, but I usually try to use it to kill. That's probably why. Not a lot of those situations that you put me in, I wasn't anywhere close to killing you. So I was like, this. It was just I should have used it because it's, you know, I had nothing else to lose. But at the same time, I guess mentally I was just saving it into a situation where I could kill. I usually don't do that, but I guess because I'm playing you, I'm like, if I get a chance, use it here.
Yeah.
So.
And the other thing too is it doesn't have to only kill, because remember, the most important meter in the game is what?
Your drive gauge.
Exactly. So if I'm low enough, like the most rewarding supers in my opinion are number 1, the ones that burn you out. Well, obviously the ones that kill you are number 1, but the ones that burn you out would be number 2, right? And then number 3 are the ones that, in my opinion, put you at 1 bar. Because if you block a heavy into a special, you're in burnout. So the opponent is most likely geared to a mindset where they feel like they have to take a risk. You feel me?
There was one situation I did when I tried to level 2 you, and level 1 came out and you just stuffed it. But
when I threw the fireball.
I think so.
Yeah, that was the only time that you did a raw super.
I did not mean to. Yeah, I was trying to do level 2 to, you know, stop your fireball and get you close to the corner, but somehow at level 1, I was like, dig it.
I wonder if it would have worked in that situation, because I did a heavy fireball there, so it's possible that I would have hit you out of it.
It could have. I feel like I was far enough away, but it could have hit me. I'm not 100% sure.
It's possible. So what else was there? There was so you were talking about with the demon flips, right? So when I'm doing those close demon flips, you got to give yourself grace, because I'm doing it at a range where I'm like also in throw strike. So your brain is naturally geared to looking to that. You know what I'm saying? Because if people usually jump up close like that, they're behind you. And you can just kind of walk out, right? And cross cut or whatever. But he demon flips and then he's on top of you, which is really awkward. It's just awkward as fuck. It's an awkward situation. So it even works against the best players in that type of situation. So if you watch like an Angry Bird, he does it a lot because it's so jarring. You know, he just randomly flips off of a button, mind you. I'm canceling it from a button. So you're like expecting grounded pressure. And then all of a sudden I'm in the air. And then you're like, wait, what the fuck? And then you're like, oh, wait. Right? And then you're just like scrambling for the solution. And so in that situation, it's not a big deal that you're getting hit by it. What you could also do is, like, instead of trying to anti-air, just perfect parry it.
True. Yeah.
It's really easy to perfect parry, to be honest. Like, it's super easy. And then you don't have to worry about like if there's any fucking weird shenanigans, like if he tries to demon flip over you, you know what I'm saying, and debate your DP or anything stupid like that. You can just react with perfect parry. If I try to dive kick, I'm gonna be minus as fuck, and your regular parry would make me punishable, right? If I demon flip over your head, you'll literally just whiff punish me on the other side. So demon flip is not really that great in that situation, in my opinion. It's just kind of used to make you go, oh, what the fuck? You know, I could do an empty flip, but that is so risky. I'm giving up a lot of like advantage and leverage that I have in that type of a situation, you know, just to bait your parry. But then that would also lose to just anti-air DP, you know what I'm saying? So then if you start perfect parrying me and then I start like baiting you, then guess what? Okay, that's not bad for you, because now for one, it's not like I can combo off of it, right? So if I hit you, it's like, okay, it's not a big deal. And then if I throw you, it's 200 damage. Okay, it's not a big deal depending on how you manage your meter. But then let's say the next layer, so now you know, oh, the Akuma player is doing demon flip palm, demon flip empty, demon flip whatever. DP just beats everything, so there's no mind game anymore. You see what I'm saying?
If you pick the right DP. So
Yeah.
if they start doing spaced out demon flips, I've run into a lot of Akumas to do that. And if I DP, I just get...
No, but I'm saying up close. I'm saying the up close one.
Up close, yeah.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Like, that's for when you come across that type of a scenario. You just light DP and you'll blow it up. You know what I'm saying? That's again if I'm showing you the flip, palm, dive kick up close or whatever, delayed dive kick on top of your head, or if I'm coming down with empty to try to throw you. You'll be all three. So that's how you got to think of like your layering is like sequentially. Is you want something that's the stabilizer, which is usually really easy to execute and punishes a majority of the options that you should be feel threatened by, right? But then you have like later on in the layers, if it becomes this thing where I know you're trying to force this mind game, this is like constant in your strategy, then you pick something that can annihilate everything. You see what I'm saying? That's kind of how the flow of the game is. It's like layer ones are the stabilized strategies. The layer twos are maybe specificity if you want to optimize and get big damage. And then the third layer, which would be like, I know you're forcing the mind game, is something that will counter all of it entirely.
Okay.
All right. So like, for example, let's say if somebody drive rushes at you and you notice like based off what they're showing you, they're doing drive rush and throw, drive rush button, drive rush overhead. EX DP beats all three. You see what I'm saying? So I would save that for the stabilizer. Like or for the layering where I want to beat everything rather, right? I wouldn't really want to use that for the stabilizer or the layer one, because it's like, it's just meter. It's a lot of meter involved, and you know the reward. It's not really gonna do much. You know what I'm saying? It's better to save that to like for a kill opportunity or something like that when they're not expecting you to do something that eradicates all of their options. Make sense?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. But if you know somebody's drive rushing at you, then you want to pick the option that's the most stable. So for like Ed, it would probably be crouch light kick, right? Crouch light kick into something or whatever, right? Stand medium kick if you're spaced out enough, you know, yada yada yada. So what was the other thing? So we said the zoning, we said the demon flip, and then what was the third thing? It was the throws, the throw scenario. Yeah, that's what you said. So like the throw loops, right? So if in the event, right? This is my philosophy. In the event you expect somebody to throw loop you or shimmy, it's one of those two. Just jump forward. Just take the DP. Right? Especially when you have that much health. Because I can't kill you off of like a hit confirm in that situation. Unless I had like level 3 and I was fully stocked. But usually most people, when they get you to the corner, they have to spend some sort of meter, right? So they're probably at like 3 or 4 bars. Sometimes even less. So depending on how much meter the person has, you factor that into the risk taking. You know what I'm saying? So if I shimmy, you jump, and then mind you, so a lot of people when they shimmy, they autopilot. They autopilot and you jump on top of their button. And then now you get the world. You get the world and corner. You get the corner positioning, the side swap, damage from a jump in, yada yada yada, right? And so, but if somebody throws you, then they will simply do like, you know, DP, whatever, and then you're back towards the corner. You back roll the DP, you're in the corner. You see what I'm saying? And then that becomes a situation that's important too, because this person, it shows you how desperate they are to get you in the corner. Because if they DP you and then they follow up, do they try to back throw you? Because if they back throw you, then you know that, okay, this person really relies on the corner for this sense of confidence. So then the next situation that happens, you can just jump back, or you can backdash, or you can, delay, jump back, delay, backdash, whatever, right? Or you can DP if you have the read and you're okay with taking the damage if you're wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's how you would handle that situation. A lot of that is based off of meter, in my opinion.
That makes sense. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're too low on the health, then it becomes scary, because like, this character like Akuma can hit confirm, right? He can do medium punch target combo, or he can do cross medium punch twice, and then it's like, if I get hit backdashing or jumping, he's gonna clap me and I can die, right? So then that's when it gets scary. But then that becomes a mind game, because then now you know if this person is trying to meter you, then you have perfect parry, right? You don't have to risk the DP. You have perfect parry, and that's a mitigated thing too, right? Because if you perfect parry and I bait it, I get 200 damage, but that's not enough to kill you, right? Especially if you have enough drive, you're chilling. So it's okay to do that. But if you get side switch, oh brother, you see what I'm saying? So offense in this game, ironically, it's very stale, but it's very weak, because it's heavily reliant on throws. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And
That's why they won't get rid of throw loops.
Yeah, and the strongest defensive option in the game loses 2 throws though. So that's why throw loops. You have to throw loop people. You know, the reward of somebody checking or doing parry against your button versus the reward of them stopping your throw is like, it's just negligible. You know, unless it's a character like, for example, again, contextual. If it's Ken, he does level 1, he side switches you. That's different, right? That's when you have to think about the character. JP, he amnesias, he side switches you. You see what I'm saying? So, but most characters don't have access to fucked up shit like that. Ken's not so fucked up because he relies on super, and they're less likely gonna want to use the super. They're probably gonna want to use the XDP. But JP, his is built into his reversal, so that's why it's horseshit. You know? So, but it's all contextual. So, like, I don't mean to talk your head off, but like, a lot of this is like really important for your growth as a player, is to think in context in relation to the meters when you make decisions defensively. Like, it's okay to take damage, and then at certain points you do have to guess, basically. Because most people don't really want... a lot of people are greedy. They don't want to keep throwing you. They want to shimmy you. You know what I'm saying? They want to counter hit you. So those type of players, eventually they will throw you 2, 3, 4 times in a row, but they're like, all right, certainly you don't take another throw. You know? So that's like most of the gremlins. That's how they play, because they want damage. They want the reward. And you could tell who these players are. They're the players that are like stubborn. They're the players that are forcing situations in neutral, even though you've punished them repeatedly. Like, those are the players that are probably going to shimmy you or go for the random DI. They're the ones that are going to take unnecessary risks when they've cornered you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like, a shimmy is unironically very risky because low forward DRC, right? And then you can get, even if they block, there's now a risk because the person has to guess, are you going to back throw them or not? You know, so that's another reason why offense isn't that great in the game, because sudden contact can literally flip the entire match on its head, whether it's on hit or on block. The reward is literally the same. The only difference is if you're in a kill range scenario where you can kill somebody, or you can burn somebody out off a hit confirm. That's the only times when like hits are more important in a situation like that, in my opinion. All right, if you can side switch, or you can burn them out, or you can, that's basically what it's gonna. But if you block my DRC, you still have a fucked up scenario you have to make a decision in. Yeah, because you don't know if I'm a back throw you or not, right? Mm-hmm. And then that becomes a funny thing. So it's kind of flipped on its head, where it's like, now, honestly, if somebody DRCs you, it's not a bad idea to take the damage if your back is to mid screen, because if they don't have a side switch, they're gonna hit you, and depending on how much meter they just spent, Imagine you put them in the corner, they had 3 bars, right? A little over 3 bars. Now they DRC you into hit confirm, and you try to escape the back throw, right? Which is the optimal decision. But now, if they knock you down, you back roll. They don't want to drive rush. Now you're back in neutral. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it becomes this. It's a lot of depth to it, and then the depth stops kind of short, in my opinion, because then it's like, oh, you basically should make these decisions all the time, almost all the time, like regardless of the play style. Because even if you watch high level play, they still will make the same decision regardless of who they're fighting against, because they're playing to the probabilities and the risk reward, you know. And that's where like the player expression thing can kind of become diminishing, because then it's like, oh, I can't really make a unique decision here. I should probably just play to the, you know. So like a lot of the flavor of the game, in my opinion, is going to be in the neutral. But on defense, you have to be more mathematical, because it's just the way it's designed. You know, there's not a lot of plus buttons. There's you know, the risk of low forward DRC. So they're literally trying to tell you, if you don't get a hit confirm, you need to let your opponent take their turn. That's basically what the game is trying to tell you.
I think that's why. Well, never mind. I was gonna say why mashing smart what is it called? But I forgot what the name of it is. The Japanese name is
Abare.
So powerful. Abare, yeah, it's so powerful right now.
Yep, 100%. It's literally the meta. You layer 1, you should always mash, always, and then you, based off the mash, you see what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? Does the person try to frame trap me with the last button? Do they try to space trap me? Do they try to perfect parry me? You know what I'm saying? That's it. Do they try to block and then drive reversal my DRC? Those are basically the big 4 in terms of like, or there's also EXDP or a reversal, which is like the 5th, but that's super risky, right? Like, so, but it is something some players will do.
So many times to you that our set was EXDP, but you know, you kept stuffing it because you kept meeting me. So I was like, this is terrible.
Yeah, but you see, that opens up the perfect parry.
True. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So that's how you got to think. Like, whenever you make a mistake, it's not just a mistake in isolation. It also has accompanying information for you to leverage. So that's the cool thing about the game. It's like, because the engine is so strong, if you make a mistake, there is something that is obviously a solution that you could do. At least on the surface level. But when it comes to like the decision making or the risk reward, that's when it can get like, woo, you know, a little crazy.
Okay, so now I gotta write that down. So I need to start adding in perfect parry. That's really one of the main things I'm missing right now. So I don't try to perfect parry, and then like the situation you just said, I didn't even think about perfect parry.
Yeah.
So okay. All right. So do we?
I'm gonna watch you play ranked. Yes.
All right.
I don't think we need to watch. I think we got so much info out of that conversation. Surprisingly, I remembered everything that I needed to say, so that was pretty good. Because you basically said everything. Like the big 3 was like, I was like, yeah, these are the things that we want to. I was gonna show you in the replay, which was just the zoning, and then the defensive thing, and then Akuma specifically with the demon flips. But that wasn't too big of a deal. But like, yeah, it was something I didn't want to mention. Okay, so I'm gonna watch you. Can you share your screen?
I put it up. Is it not showing?
Oh, okay, thank you. I just got it.
Okay.
Perfect.
See how long it takes me to find a match on a random Wednesday morning.
I'll be right back. I have my headphones on so I can hear when your match starts.
All right.
Now, find a new rival.
Oof.
Ingrid. I was trying to delay it as much as possible. Okay.
You could DP both of those teleports, by the way.
Yeah, I tried to jab it, but Mistimed it. Nope.
Bruh.
Yeah, that was terrible.
This game is bugging lately with that.
Okay. Alright. That's fine.
See right there, that's a perfect shot place to do practice your perfect parries.
What is going on? This is terrible.
Oh yeah, you're cooked. That's definitely 4K.
Yeah. That's fine. So this guy likes to jump much. I gotta look out for those air teleports. Keep trying to jab it, but
Okay, you gotta make him guess. You gotta start using your EX flicker. Pull that bitch in. Make her learn a lesson.
he likes to mash there.
Yep. He's mashing a lot there. Nice. Yeah, I gotta be more forceful because your EX flicker is gonna discourage the fireball setups too unless she does the EX beam.
Every time. What is this? Okay, I gotta stagger that. Okay. He's doing these every time.
Yep.
Try to burn him out corner. Then let's try drive rush jab to bait, and then it doesn't do anything.
Nice.
There we go.
You should always parry the super, by the way. So you know how much drive gauge you get back from parrying supers? It's obnoxious.
Yeah, you get a good amount. Yeah.
Yeah, you should always do that. Unless obviously it's a command grab super.
Jump that. Okay. Wrong. Okay. And now you just. And now there we go with this shit.
Oof.
Okay.
That's how he's getting in on you. It's just that.
Now. My goodness. Of course, you got hit by that. Is that minus? Let's see.
I have no idea what he did.
It's all right. Yeah, I've been getting Ingrid's. It's so annoying. It's literally like the main character that's been beating me recently.
Rewatch the second game. So like, the issue is that you're walking into a lot of situations without anticipation, and instead you're trying to react. So this is a problem a lot of players will have, like in the lower MRs, where when they learn about fundamentals, they learn about playing solid, they're like, oh, okay, and then they try to play like that everywhere. But no, what you have to do is create situations and then react after those situations, because the game is going to reward you for being a creator, not a consumer. You know what I'm saying? So you want to be the producer, the one that creates the situations. We go into your situations. We don't go into Ingrid's situation. Sometimes you will, obviously, right? But then you have to mitigate that and get back to your situation. That's the whole focus. You know what I'm saying? So when you're fighting against her, you have to think about your more forceful tactics. EX flicker, right? Charge flicker. You got the fireball into the drive rush from full screen. Like, so everything you do should try to accompany that in some way. It should serve the accomplishment of those tactics. All right. So when you were fighting her, you're like, oh yeah, I should look out for that. I didn't want to say it because I don't want to throw off your mojo, because what I'm saying is long-winded. But you are correct. You should neutralize it, but you should neutralize it when. That's the missing piece. The missing piece was, this is why you watch your replays. When you go watch your replays, you see what is causing people to do that. And then your mindset changes from, oh, I'm going to react to this, to, oh, bitch, I'm going to make you do this. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
So
she has to do it so I can react to it. That makes sense.
Right. And so it makes it easier. It simplifies your focus. You're not as mentally strained and drained. And so, for example, there was a moment she kept doing fireball, and it was after throw tech. Right? So after throw tech, if you just jumped, you would have cooked her shit. She kept doing the EX beam, not fireball. EX beam. She kept doing the beam. Yeah. It was after throw tech. So with this new math in your head, instead of saying, oh, look for beam, you say, no, that's not the right equation. The equation is throw until tech equals EX beam. See?
Yeah.
That's how you got to think about it. So it does a couple of things. It simplifies your focus, like I was saying. It makes you feel more in control, which ultimately helps you feel more confident about the way that you're playing. Okay? Because when you spread yourself thin and you look for things, this is like one of the challenges I was having, is like for a long time with like this game in particular, is the game rewards you for being the initiator. Obviously, everybody knows this, but it does not mean that you have to like for example, you mindlessly spend your meter in 4 situations, then you die. No, that's not what I'm saying. And that's what I was like, okay, this doesn't work. So through trial and error, that style doesn't work, and it's a style I don't want to do. So I was like, well, how do I fucking incorporate my style? It's like, oh, on the front end, be the initiator, the creator, and then on the back end is when you apply the reactionary things, because you've kind of put them on a conveyor belt towards a slaughterhouse. You have an anti-air slaughterhouse. So you put the cow, the opponent, on the conveyor belt with certain tactics, and then they are moving towards you anti-airing them. You see what I'm saying? Because they keep responding like this. You're like, okay, but I got you. This person keeps pressing this button after, for example, you kept doing 2 lights and he kept challenging. So you say, okay, my 2 lights equals retaliation. So then that's when you go in lab. Well, how do I beat somebody retaliating after 2 lights? So with that, I think you just target combo the 3rd light or something like that, right?
Yeah, that's what I think I was just mistiming it, because that's what I was trying to do. But he kept stuffing me. So I think I mistimed it.
Oh, okay. So that's something you just got to lab and just see the window, because I don't know the window of that. But then what you also could do is like, I'm pretty sure, I don't know how big the gap is between short flicker or the stand, whatever you were doing into flicker. If it's too big of a gap, then you probably can't do that. But yeah, so if target combo doesn't work, if you can't chain it to a 3rd button and then cancel that and get some sort of reward, then your next bet is probably just to block and then let them take their turn, and then you create a new algorithm. You say, okay, 2 chain jabs equals turn shift crouching medium kick. Okay, what do they do after crouching medium kick? Do they DRC? Okay, so now I'm gonna do 2 chain lights equals in the algorithm 2 chain lights equals crouching medium kick, which equals drive reversal because they DRC.
Okay.
All right.
All right. You want to watch the replay, or you want to?
Yeah, we can go to the next game. Next game.
Okay. Hopefully the connection's better.
Yeah, that first connection was.
Yeah, I've been struggling. At least I've gotten more into that book.
Mental game of poker.
I'm almost finished with it. I've been taking my time and taking notes and stuff like that. So, but I'm like 70% done with it.
Mm-hmm.
And the thing that I've been picking up from that game is my A, B, and C game. And I've noticed when I'm like tired and stuff like that, my C game is like full effect, and like trying to realize that. So lately, I don't know. I think my sleeping habit's been awful. So I've been playing not the best. I've been like C gaming a lot of this ranked that I've been on. So my highest was like 1599, and then like I stopped playing, and then it came back the next day, and it just was playing terribly. But one thing in the book that says is that you should play when you know you're
tilted,
not playing at your best.
Yeah,
or not tilted, but they're playing at your best. Because it builds your stamina for not playing in not your best, and you get to realize when you're not, and then you can hopefully adjust. But it's hard, man. When you're tired, just you getting your butt whooped. It's so hard.
Yeah, it helps you with like. That's why I like this stream challenge, because even though I'm fucking getting absolutely tilted, the not complaining thing is helping me recenter my focus a lot more. You know, even though it feels god awful. So when people keep telling me to take a break, I'm like, yeah, but the point isn't for me to play my best all the time. It's so I can fortify my brain for when I'm not playing my best.
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
So I see what you mean that now that I seen that in the book, but most of the stuff in the second book isn't about tilt though. I think the first book is more about tilt.
Yeah, there's like a 2.5 hour like chapter on like, which is like, it's like 80 pages just on tilt. And the book, mind you, is like 200 pages, so 80 of those pages are about tilt. It's like, fuck. It's really good. I love that book though, honestly.
Yeah, I feel like I don't tilt often. I do tilt every once in a while, like everyone does, but I usually don't. I know I got tilted last night though, because I ran into a guy in rank that I know how he plays, and I'm literally like, I'm doing pretty well against him, and then right where it comes to time to kill, we're both about to die. I know exactly what he's gonna do. I hit him, do my combo, and drop it. Oh man, when I tell you, I was so freaking hot for some reason. I don't know why.
Was it the character or the way he was playing?
It's the way he's playing, because he played in a way that like I didn't make sense to me, but I understood that's how he was going to play because I played him before. So I was like, okay, I know how he's going to play. Let me counter it. And I was doing decent. And then I was like, all right, I got him. And then I drop it. And I was, oh man, it's one of those almost break my controller nights.
Damn.
Okay, yeah, knew this to happen. Try it one more time. I do think my A game has gotten better though. I've been playing higher ranked people, and I've been getting sets off of them. It's usually like people that I can't conceptualize how they play that I lose to. Like I'm like, they just doing stuff that doesn't make sense to me a lot. Like my brain just breaks. But if they play like I assume they would play, then I do decent.
So when you say assume, is it like solid players, or you just meaning like you understand the playstyle?
It's a little bit of both. If I understand the playstyle, and usually if they're solid, I understand them better.
And they also give you time to kind of process things too when they play solid, you know. So that can also play a part. When people are just like making decisions back to back, it can be, you know. You gotta throw more, like just everywhere. Like when you do drive rush, jab, throw, because you're gonna get more value out of the information from throwing than you do frame trapping. See, like that, yeah. See, you get more out of that than just pressuring. You don't have to jump. You don't have to jump. Nice. More throw. More throws. Yeah, more throws. And when you throw, just look at the opponent, like, and see what they're doing. Because when you throw, the animation's gonna happen, like, regardless, right? So if they tech, you're not gonna be able to move anyways. If you throw them successfully, you're not gonna be able to move anyways. You know what I'm saying? So you should want to throw and just immediately forget the throw and look at the anti-throw, which would be jump, backdash. You know what I'm saying? If they DP, you're gonna get hit anyways, right?
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So you should always throw, because it's one of the few instances in the game where everything is simplified. Because it beats the strongest defensive option, it beats mash, it beats block, right? It just loses to reversals and to movement, like jump or backdash, right? But you get so much value out of it. So, for example, when you pressured him with the lights, you did drive rush, jab, 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 whatever. You don't know if he's teching or not. So why not just do drive rush short into throw?
Yeah, okay.
You know, because then if he techs, you know, oh, now I know. Okay, all right, cool, right? And you're like, you're also conditioning him to not want to tech at some point. You see what I'm saying? So your drive rush into stand light kick is +3, so he can't mash on you with a button. If he backdashes mid-screen, there's nothing you can do. In the corner, he can 4-frame punish you, though, so you do have to be careful with that. But...
So that only works in the corner? It doesn't work?
No, it doesn't work mid-screen, no.
I did not know that. I thought it was all at all times.
No. That's why I'm telling you, throw is obnoxious in this game.
I really... Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So, like... Because if you think about it, he backdashes. So if you're +3, so as long as your backdash is 23 frames mathematically, right? So most of the characters in the game have this. If you backdash a throw, if I throw you, I'm +3, you backdash, you have a 23 frame backdash, then I am at worst -4. No, it's -4. I believe is -3, and then if I'm +5, it's -2. Yeah, it's -2. So like you're safe. And then if I'm +3 and I throw you, it's -4. But the only things that are 4 frames in this game are what buttons?
Lights.
Exactly. And they don't have what?
Like pushback? What do you mean?
Like what are the one things that light attacks lack compared to mediums and heavies?
Drive rush out of them for the most part. What else do they lack?
Like fundamentally, take away the engine. Like look at the button.
Like how close they are.
Range.
I don't know.
Range.
Yeah,
they don't have range, right? I was only asking you because I have to make your brain work sometimes. So you gotta think of it like that. They backdash. They're -4, but they're nowhere near you with a light.
Okay.
That's why you see sometimes.
It has some decent. Well, he didn't have 4 frames lights that reach. Never mind.
Yeah, because even like in modern, you don't have crouch and light kick, but even if you did, it's still 5 frames, right? But yo, peep. So this is why you'll see sometimes at high level, people will backdash a throw and perfect parry a button, and people will be like, "How the fuck do they know that?" Because lights, you eliminate lights. The only things that are gonna reach are gonna be mediums. In that situation, the most common medium that's gonna reach is a low forward, and it's the most rewarding. So you backdash and then you look for a little flinch and you low forward. Perfect parry, boom.
Okay, that's smart.
That's how you look at situations in the game. All right, so I got time for one more, and then I gotta get ready to go to work.
Yeah, I understand. I hope I can find one more. Yeah, I think I just need more games against Ingrid in general as well. So I've been struggling with her. At first I wasn't. People started learning like walk back. Keep walking back.
No.
There we go.
Now,
Yeah. Great. It's another character I struggle against. And he's Grandmaster. Alright.
Nice.
Okay. Time. Teleport grab? No?
Nice. It's okay. Just commit. Remember, create the situations. So you created a situation, he did dive kick. What was the situation?
I think I pulled him in. Let's see what he does. Okay, perfect parries. Sorry, it's hard to remember and try to play at the same time.
No, you're totally right. That's why when you do stuff, you have to do stuff deliberately. You see what I'm saying? That way you don't have to remember.
Nope, no grab.
Oh, nice.
Is he plus there?
If he dive kicks the right way, yeah, he could be like up to like +5.
Okay.
You see what you're doing? You're making him dive kick by pushing him back. So start pushing him back and looking for dive kick.
Okay, push. I swear I pushed DP there.
Okay, it's okay. Focus.
Okay. Yeah, dang it.
Woo! Let's go. That was sick.
One last guess. There we go.
Nice. Okay, but please throw this motherfucker. You gotta throw him. You gotta throw him. You're reverting back to your frame trap happy ways, and you haven't even earned the frame trap. There you go. Again. Yeah, there you go. Now you know, right? Okay.
Didn't grab that time. Okay. It's fine. One. Now. No. Good teleport. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. Nice. Nice teleport. Okay.
Yeah, you could just use your fakes at that point because he keeps teleporting into you and then just jab him on the other side. Your character will autocorrect. You don't even have to guess it. Yeah, see, like that. You know what he likes to do after one throw?
Dang it.
A lock. Nice.
I don't know, that probably wasn't worth it, but
No, it is.
teleport.
Nice, come back. See, was worth it. All right. You know what he likes to do. Simplify it to that and just lose by punishing it. Yeah, see, like, you know he wants to do that. See, yeah, there you go. Oh my god.
Got too hasty.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
Just
Okay. It's fine. It's fine. Still alive.
you're in burnout though, so this is not good.
Yeah. Fireball? No. Okay.
Nice.
Did I get in? Oh, I didn't think that was gonna hit my toes. Fuck.
Yeah, he just showed you he was trying to do it. That just comes with experience. Once you see that, you know what type of time he's on. But remember, everything you do is for the purpose of trying to figure out what he's doing. It's not to guess. You're not guessing. Okay. Okay. Attack his drive. Yeah, he doesn't have a invincible super until level 2. Did you know that?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, just
And then you could duck level 2 as well.
right.
And duck then grab it. That's what you usually do. that.
Nice. Hey, remember, if he's delaying, you could do stand heavy kick. The anti.
Yeah, that's plus there. Okay. So he's getting
Yeah, just
actually pushed it there. Okay.
remember he likes to do what? Push back into dive kick.
Yep.
There's nothing else you should be looking for. Unless you, of course, you're in the corner, he DIs you randomly, but
Okay. Next time he does that, I'm gonna DI it. I'm pretty sure you could DI that.
yeah, you can. Stand heavy kick.
Piece of crap. He's just throwing shit out. Huh?
Nice.
Ah.
It's okay. Nice try, nice try. Okay.
I gotta learn how to whiff punish that man properly. It's so, I don't know why it's so hard for me to whiff punish his limbs, and then I get scared that he's gonna hit me. Still,
Yeah, I think with Ed in that matchup, crouching light kick is like his best up in that mid range, but you don't have access to that button, so it's probably gonna have to be like stand medium punch. That's the only thing I can really think of. But you played pretty well. It was just, you know, like, it's just, you're practicing a bunch of things at the same time too. You know what I'm saying? So there's going to be a dip in quality. But, yeah, that was pretty good though.
I did decent against, but it's just, I don't know what it is about Ingrid though. They gotta do more matchups together, but.
Yeah. I mean, I think just for you, like the main things would be like establishing throw, because right now your pressure is very linear, where it's just like frame traps. So it doesn't look linear because you're doing different types of frame traps, but there's barely any throws. You know what I'm saying? So the throws are what earn you the frame trap, and throws are so strong because again they beat the most options. So you should be doing it. It might not be the funnest thing, but it is what it is, right? And then once you've thrown somebody enough, you figure out like when they start to retaliate, that's when you can start shimmying or frame trapping them, or or meatying them, because you know what they're doing. You see what I'm saying?
True.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. That was a good session.
Yeah. Good
I
shit.
learned a lot.
Good shit, Broham. Yeah. So I appreciate you as always, Stack. Thank you for trusting in me to deliver. You know what I'm saying? These 3 sessions and beyond. I mean, Stack is also in Zendo. What's your opinion of that experience from Monday?
It was very insightful. I don't know. So I feel like it's something that one should be put out, and then we should all just talk in conversation together about it. Maybe we put it out the day before. We could watch it, and then we can hit certain points instead of just going over it throughout the whole video. Unless you just want to take up that whole hour, but that way. But it was insightful though. I do like the breaking down other people's gameplay. So picking up stuff from them. But yeah, I think if it was more conversational based, it'd be helpful as well. As like, oh, this is what I've noticed, this is what I've noticed. But this, I know, I understand it's the first class, so
right. I need more people in there to really get into the conversational part.
Yeah.
Because I do see the benefits. Oh yeah, Brandon, you're in it, but you weren't there. I don't know why, if you're not getting tagged in it, but basically what it is it's in the Discord. It's a private section of the Discord for basically like a Patreon, like membership through Metafy. It's, you see it right here. So basically we meet up every Monday at 8 o'clock and we have like a topic of the week. All right. And so I recorded the first session right here in Classroom VODs. So you can actually go and watch this. Okay. But it was like about 90 minutes total. But yeah, and then also I put drills in there too.
The drills are nice. I like the drills actually.
Yeah.
Or the drill that you put in. Yeah.
So these are like organized based off of like difficulty, and I'm gonna be putting stuff in there often. And then I have book recommendations too. So this is supposed to just be like a really like focused, concentrated community that we meet up every week. So this is kind of like the in between a sub Sunday and like a private one-on-one training like Stat got today. This is like the in between version of that, more of like a classroom setting and group discussions. But I just need like more people before I can tap into that. But yeah, there's 15 slots for now. I want to limit it to that much because I don't want too many people when I'm trying to get used to doing this. But yeah, it's gonna be every Monday, and if I'm traveling to like an event or something like that, then it would be like on the following Tuesday, that next day. But yeah, it'll be Mondays at 8 o'clock Eastern time. And if you miss it, it's okay because again, they're VOD reviewed, and they're recorded and thrown up here, so you can catch it later or whatnot. All right, but yeah, take advantage of it. There's a Q&A channel there too. And I'll plug this in. All right, if you guys have any questions, just feel free to message me on Discord. Stack, I really appreciate you, Broham. Let me get up out of here and go to work. All right, brother, I'll catch you.
Catch you later.
Peace. Yeah. So the themes will rotate. We'll have like analysis paralysis like that. We'll have private lounges. We'll have character breakdowns, matchup breakdowns. What else? Concepts and theories and stuff like that. There's a bunch of stuff I'm working on. I'm gonna be doing in there, but it's gonna be extremely resourceful. Nobody's done something like this, so this is kind of like my next challenge, is having a concentrated group of people like that. You know. So. But yeah. All right, everybody. I appreciate you. Shaq, thank you for the whole year. Shabang bang boogie. Thank you, brother.
I appreciate
Let me see who else did I miss. Stalin, thank you for the 53 months. Damn. Kai, thank you for the 15 months. Brolinho, thank you for the raid earlier. Appreciate it. Shout out to my YouTubers, my Kick viewers. What's up, Robe Guy? What's up, Draco? I can help you with DJ. Come through on the Sunday streams, Broham. Or you can join Zendo. Or you can get lessons from me. Alright? Either or. Either or works. Just metafy.gg / @Zaferino1. You guys can catch me on there. All the Zendo peoples and you subs, you guys get 30% off of my coaching too. Right, by subs I mean my Twitch subs, not my YouTube subs, because YouTube subs are just followers. If you're a member on YouTube though, then you get access to that. All right. What up, Cozy? Schmalthoff. What up? All right, guys, I appreciate it. Let me raid somebody real quick. Let's see who's streaming. Oh, Noah's streaming. Let's raid Noah. All right, guys. Everybody have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace. And much love to you.